Hey friends, it's Charles here. And I may only have 130 something people subscribed, but that is honestly 130 more people than I thought that would like to sit and listen to an old nerd talk about comics and action figures. And so when y'all comment and reach out and want to go back and forth about comics, I'm more than happy and excited about it because it's something I'm passionate about. And a couple of weeks ago, that always comments on my videos called The Blind Jedi asked, "Have you read Rook Exodus yet?" And I believe I said something like, "Not yet. I'll look into it." Gracias. I said, "Yep, that's what I said." And so here we are, Rook Exodus. This is an Image Comics book from 2024, earlier this year, and we're just getting to number 6 right now. I'm going to start off, I'm going to give a spoiler. I loved it. I got number 6 already on my pull list, and I'm going back to get the back issues. The first thing that I noticed about this book was the size of it. I mean, it is a $3.99 title, but you look at this book, there is a lot of pages. It's a heavy book, and when a lot of companies are trying to give you more, trying to get more for less, you got comics going into that $4.99 range that are just standard comics. This is complete. It's not rushed. It's not a money grab, and it is probably the best number one issue I've read all year. What it does good it establishes the world with the art style, and it locks in pretty quick and finds its grooves. It knows what to expect in the art style, and so you're not going to be taken by surprise on anything. It sets up the lore of the story very well, with this little preamble here. And then we get into, getting to know what's going on in this universe and meeting our main protagonist. Um, just the basics of the story. Earth has been devastated. It's a hellscape, and people, especially the wealthy, are terraforming other planets. By terraform, that means to, create an Earth-like atmosphere via vegetation, animals, so on and so forth, and make these planets livable. And of course, the rich, they don't want to do the dirty work of raising the animals, keeping the produce, so on and so forth. And so they have these different, people who are specialists in their fields, farmers, ranchers, mechanics. They're all sit. They're stationed in these planets, and it's kind of the way for the lower class people to escape Earth and find an opportunity elsewhere. And so Rook here, he is in the Kepler system, planet F, and what keeps it going is something they call the Earth engine, which you know holds everything together in this very advanced society, from the technology to the nature. And you notice he has a crazy bird helmet. And what they do is, with this technology they have, they give these workers the ability to um, communicate with animals. And it's going to be something related to their field. So Rook, he communicates with, and with this helmet, with the birds. You have his best friend who, is the keeper of the pigs. His name is Swine, and he has a boar's tooth helmet. It's pretty awesome. Um, and so these guys, of course, because like I said, they're at the bottom rung of society. And so when the Earth engine stopped and things started going to hell, the wealthy, they took off. And then you had the middle class, so to speak. They attempted to cobble together rockets. Most failed and died in an attempt to leave this planet. But they're on the clock. The Earth engine is gone. They don't know. It's not established what will happen to the planet once everything goes haywire. But it is something that Rook desperately wants to escape. We go back through his history, as you see him going about his day trying to scavenge food, scavenge parts for his rocket to get home. And we cut back and we find out about his history, him growing up as a young farmer, what happened to his family farm and his father, and how he ended up here, and a lot of the coping mechanisms. And it's great writing. You fall right into it. Um, it's an immersive book that once you get into it, it's everything else. Between the art and the writing, there is not wasted ink in this book. I really, really enjoyed it. And like I said, I want to see how this finishes up. I'm going to try to get my hands on 2 through 5, but I'm definitely going to get 6. But I mean, you look at this planet, you can see that it is a dying, dingy planet, and the kind of post-apocalyptic look of this planet here. And this is just issue number 1. Uh, I cannot suggest this enough. Like I said, I think this is one of the best number 1 issues I've read all year, and that's saying a lot. And so I want to say to the Blind Jedi, thank you so much for watching and for suggesting Rook Exodus. And I suggest this book to you guys. You should be able to find some back issues at your local comic book store. And number 6, I believe, comes out either this week or the next. But you can go to Previews World and put it in your pull box. Well worth it. It's a great read. One of Image's better books, and this has been a year that Image has been killing it. And like I always say, if you don't have a local comic book store, right now to the end of this month, in the month of October, you can save 15% off your comic book purchase when you use code OLDNERDWY at coffeeandacomic.com. That's where I get all of my new books. They're located in Huntington Beach if you're local, but if you're not, I'm in Wyoming. I get a box a week, all my new stuff. And you can ask about their shipping subscription. I pay a low monthly fee, and I get books to my door every week. So check them out if you're in need of a comic fix. I will see you guys next time. Until then, keep reading them books. I'm out.